This would be the best Canva Complete course you would watch, so make sure to stay tuned and watch to the very end. In this video, we're going to be going through all you need to understand about Canva from the start to the very end, that is from A to Z, starting with all you need to know about Canva, to the signing up process, to the homepage description itself, and down to how to properly use Canva to create several designs ranging from logo, flyers, posters, thumbnail designs, and even how to edit photos using Canva. And the best part is you'd also learn how to do the magic media creation using Canva, how to create your own lovely CV or resume designs to get any job at all you're applying for online, how to edit any file type, that is from PDFs to words to text files, and also how to design ebooks. And then the best part is you'd also be learning how to create 3D mockups, so how to start your own landing pages for your website, and finally you would also be learning how to edit videos, and then several other information that you need to understand about Canva. So yeah, let's get properly started. Now, for you to properly get started with Canva, you want to head to the site canva.com if you're using a PC just like me. So you want to head to canva.com. So the very first one over here is the website you want to click on. Now, in case you're using a mobile device, that is either an iOS device or an Android device, all you simply have to do is to head to either your Play Store or your App Store and then search for Canva. Once you search for Canva, all you simply have to do is to download it and install. Now, once you've actually installed it, you simply want to open it and you would be seeing the similar thing we're seeing right now on the PC version. Now, the next thing after you've gone to the site or you've installed the Canva application is to sign up with Canva. That is, you want to create your own personal account with Canva. Now, you simply want to click on this area where you have start designing for free, and as you guys can see, we have login or sign up in seconds. You can either sign up using your Google account, your Facebook account, your normal email, or you can continue another way. But in order to make the process faster, we can simply just click on continue with Google over here. Now, once you click on continue with Google, automatically Google is going to give Canva all our information. It's going to sync all the necessary informations with Canva so as to make the sign up process a whole lot faster. So all I have to do right now is to click on the account. And then finally, after the information has been synced with Canva, you just want to click on continue. And then after clicking on continue, as you guys can see over here, you would be automatically connected inside Canva itself. Now, you would be asked these questions over here. What will you be using Canva for? And please understand that whatever you answer over here doesn't really matter, all right? So we're just going to go for personal use over here. And then what exactly would you like to focus on? Okay, but in case you don't have time, to go through all of this, then you can simply click on skip personalization. But then this tutorial is a complete tutorial, so we're going to go through every single step one by one. So now we can go for, I would like to focus on social media content or printable designs. Once you're actually done, just want to click on continue over here. And now the next thing over here is Canva is going to ask you if you want to subscribe for the Canva Pro or for business. But in case you don't really want to do this right now, you can simply click on skip over here. Now, after clicking on skip, you will be brought to the main Canva homepage. Congratulations, guys. Now you're finally inside the main homepage of Canva. Now, what exactly do we have on the homepage in Canva? You need to understand that at the left hand side, you have some quick features just like create. In case you just want to create something right now, whatever it might be, you just want to click on create over here, and then you can type in what exactly you want to create. If it's going to be logo, you just want to type in logo. It's going to bring out the templates for you. If it's going to be flyers, you're going to type in flyers. If it's going to be a normal documentations, you just want to type in documents over here, and then it's going to bring out several types of documentation. All right, that's the very first feature on the left hand side. If it's on your mobile device, you're going to see it on the middle aspect of your mobile device. Same thing applies to here. This is the home. This is the main area for home. In case you want to come back to this home page, probably you're somewhere else and you just want to quickly come back to the home page, just want to click on home over here. Now, this area where you have projects is the area where you're going to see a whole lot of your designs. That is all what you've created on Canva. Let's say you logged out or you probably closed your Canva application, and then you're looking for what you just designed, you can simply find it over here in the project aspect. Now we have the next area here called the template itself. This template is filled with several templates for different uses. Templates are basically things you can actually select and then design with. For example, you want to create an ebook cover. Once you go to templates and search for ebook cover, you're going to see a whole lot of designs that some creators have already created, and all you have to do is to simply click on it and edit on it. Okay, that's basically what templates is about. You're simply clicking on something already created and then you're re-editing it to satisfy what you want. Now if you look at the left hand side as well, we have the area for brands. This is more like you have a brand and you want to create your brand logos, colors, font, and the rest. This is the area for brands. And then we have the new feature, which is basically the Canva AI. So Canva AI, a whole lot of things now are being run by AI, especially in 2026 and for the years to come. So you need to understand that AI has come and it's here to stay. So you want to ensure you're also maximizing AI in every single aspect you find yourself. So as you guys can see here in the AI features, you have the place where you can create videos, create images, designs itself, several other digital designs you can actually create using AI itself. Now, in case you want to see the more, as you guys can see here, we have some applications that can make your productivity even higher using Canva. In case you want to, run advertisements or marketing on your digital products, you can come here to grow, and several other features at the left side about the home page. Now, in case you want to go back to the home page, like I said, just click on this home area over here, and now we are back to the main home page. Now looking at the main feature at the middle area, we have presentation. This is more like you want to create a normal PPTX file, that is a normal PowerPoint presentation file. Then for you to actually do that, you can simply just click on this over here. Same thing applies with social media post. In case you want to create probably Instagram, Facebook, whatever it might be, just click on this area over here. It's more like a shortcut to doing so. Same thing applies with videos itself. In case you want to edit videos, just come here to videos, documentations, whiteboard designs, website, that is you want to create your own website very easily using Canva. And then Canva is also going to give you your own .com or .co, whatever it might be, that you can actually use with your website. And then several other features that you can find on the home page. Now that we've actually gone through a quick description about what we have on the home page in Canva, we want to start by looking at how to create certain designs on Canva. Now we're going to start with the very first one, which is logo design. Logos are actually one of the most important aspects of the digital world, as logos serve as your main identity for whatever brand you want to run. Now, for you to actually create a logo, all you simply have to do is to come here to create. Once you come here to create, all you have to do now is to search for logo. Now, once you click on logo, as you guys can see, Canva is going to bring out a whole lot of styles for the logo itself. Now, what you want to do is to go for the main one, which is this logo 500 times 500 pixels. So you want to click on this one. Now, once you click on the logo, Canva is going to bring out a blank template for you to start creating on. As you guys can see, this is the blank template over here. All right, so this is the blank template, and now all we have to do now is to start creating our logo. And now the best thing you need to understand about Canva is the fact that whatever thing you want to design, just like this logo, all you simply have to do is to come here to the area of design at the left hand side. Once you come here to the area of design on the left hand side, you want to come to this area where it says describe your ideal design. Now, depending on the type of business you're running, or the type of logo you're thinking of creating. For example, let's say I want to create a logo based on shoes, or I want to create a logo based on let's say water. Let's say my business is about bottled water, for example. All you have to do is to type in that keyword. So I'm going to type in water bottle, for example, and now once you type in the water bottle, all you have to do is to enter. Now once you click on enter, Canva is going to bring out a whole lot of templates that you can actually select and edit from, so you don't have to go through the difficulty of thinking from the scratch on how you actually want to create your logos, just like several other complicated softwares out there. all you simply have to do if you're using Canva, for the logo design, is to search for a keyword. You want to insert the keyword, and then it's going to bring out several free templates you can select from. Now, once you've actually, started scrolling, you just want to look for the one you're actually okay with, because they're going to be a whole lot, as you guys can see. Now, let's say you finally see the one you're okay with. Let's say we're okay with this particular one over here. All right, so let's say we're okay with this one. All you have to do is to click on it, and immediately you click on it, it's gonna come out. All right, as you guys can see, it's gonna come out, and all you have to do next is to start editing on this template. All right, so in case you want to create more logos, you just want to click on add page over here. Once you click on add page, you also want to come here again to design. All right, once you come here to design, you can search for either it's going to be the same water bottle logo you want to create, or something else. Let's say it's going to be shoe this time, so let's just say shoe. You just want to search for that keyword and then scroll and look for the one you're okay with. Once you see the one you're okay with, just click on it. Automatically it's going to come up on the white blank page itself. Now all you have to start doing now is to start editing it. For example, let's say it's going to be the shoe business. Let's say it's going to be Cash Shoes, for example. Now I'm just going to click on this text over here, double click on it, and then just type in Cash Shoes, as you guys can see. Now in case I'm not okay with these particular fonts, in case I don't want this font, all you have to do is to click on it. In case you're using a mobile device, just tap on it, and then you're going to see the area for font. All you have to do is to click on the area for fonts and then scroll till you see the particular font you're okay with. You can keep testing them out. Just be clicking on them. As you're clicking on them, it's going to be updating, and then it's going to be updating till you finally find the one you're okay with. But in case you want to go back to the very first one, all you have to do is to come here to the icon for undo. You just want to click on undo, undo, undo. All right, so you finally get the main one. So like I said, all you have to do now is to edit it. All right, you just want to edit it to your satisfaction. So let's say you like this particular icon here, but you don't like the color. Let's say you want the color to be blue, for example, or brown. All you have to do is to click on it. All right, if you're using a mobile device, tap on it, come here to the color area, and then look for the color you want. For you to select various colors, you want to click on add new color over here, and now you can see variety of colors, more like the color wheel itself. So let's say it's going to be brown. Good. So now I can see brown over here, so I can basically go for this one. Great. And in case you're not okay with certain features in that particular template, you can as well delete it. Just click on it and then delete. All right, that's basically how it works. Let's say I'm not okay with this, I'm going to delete it. Great. And let's just say I'm finally okay with the logo this way. All right, let's say I'm okay with the logo this way, right? All you simply have to do now is to just download the logo. But if you're someone who's actually serious about branding, you need to understand that branding logos are all about colors. You need to select your colors itself. Once you have a color, for example, you want brown, you want blue, and then you want white. So you need to create the logo in those three colors. So now we have the color for the brown itself. Let me just make this white, or let's just leave it as black. All you have to do, right, is to click on the background itself. Once you click on the background itself, you want to click on duplicate page, and then you want to duplicate page again, since we're talking about three colors. So as you guys can see, now we have the same designs. So all you have to start doing now is to start changing the color to your other brand colors. Like I said, let's say we want white as well, and then let's say we want blue as well. Okay, so we're going to change it to our brand design. So now we have the same logos in three other designs, and the same thing applies to whatever type of logo you're trying to create, or whatever brand you're trying to help in creating or designing logos. Now finally, let's say you're finally okay with these designs and it's time for you to take it out and start posting on social medias. All you have to do now is to come here to the area where you have share. Now once you come into the area where you have share, you want to scroll down and click on the area where you have download. Now once you click on download, as you guys can see, we have file type. PNG, JPG are basically pictures. All right, if you just want pictures, fine, just click on PNG and then select the pages you want to download. Let's say you just want to download from 2 to 4. You just want to ensure you're removing this one and then clicking on done. Now we have the pages from 2 to 4 as pictures ready to download. The final thing you want to do is to click on download over here, and now once you finally click on download over here, you would be getting your logos itself. Great. Now, you're getting it as pictures. In case you have the plan of, printing the logo, that is, you want to print the hard copy itself, then it's best for you to download it as a PDF file. So all you have to do this time is to come here to share. Then you want to come here to download, and then you want to come here to file type and select PDF standard. Now this PDF standard makes the quality of the logo itself the highest quality because you're going to be printing it. All right, so you want to do the same thing by clicking on the pages and then selecting, probably you just want a single page, for example, or in case you want all the branded color pages, then you just want to click on it and finally download again. So now we have the printable file type, and then we also have the pictures you can share on social media. Now in case you want to see what you've designed, all you simply have to do is to just click on it. And now once you click on it, as you guys can see, we have the designs over here. Great. So guys, that's basically how to create logos with Canva. Just to recap, all you have to do is to click on logo. That is, you search for creating logos. Once you've clicked on logos, Canva is going to bring up the white blank template. All you simply have to do next is come here to design. Once you come here to design, you want to search for a keyword based on the logo you're thinking of creating. Whatever logo you're thinking of creating, whatever niche, whatever topic sentence, you want to write in the keyword over here. All right, even if it's baking, just want to write it over here, enter, and then you're going to see several designs, several templates you can select from. Click on the one you're okay with and start editing on it. That's basically how to go about logos easily using Canva. Now the next thing on today's tutorial is how to create a flyer. The same thing applies. Like I said, in case you want to go to the start of the homepage itself, click on the open menu and then you can come here to home. So it's going to take you to the very start of the Canva application or Canva site. Now for you to actually create a flyer, you want to do the same thing. Click on create over here and then search for flyer. All right, you want to search for flyer. Once you search for flyer, you want to select what type of portrait you want it to be. Portrait, that is vertical, or do you want it to be landscape, whatever it might be. You just want to click on the one you're okay with. So for the sake of today's video, let's say you want to create a flyer that is a portrait flyer. All right, now like I said, for the logo, same thing applies. Depending on the type of flyer you want to create, you just want to come here to design and then search for the keyword of that particular flyer design you want to do. Let's say you want to do a video editing flyer, so I'm going to type in video editing, for example, and then enter. So as you guys can see, I'm going to have a whole lot of template designs already done that I can just select from. All I have to do now is to look for the one I'm okay with. Just look for the one I'm okay with. Let's say I'm okay with let's just say we're okay with, okay, let's just say we're okay with this particular first one over here. All right, so once you've clicked on it, it's going to pop out on the template design. All right, and all you have to start doing now is to start editing it. Okay, for example, let's say we want to edit this one. Let's say we want to edit this one. As you guys can see, we have the background itself. Let's say I do not want the background. All you have to do, in case you want to change the background, is to click on the empty spaces and then delete. Now as you guys can see, we've deleted the background before, and now in case you want to change the background color, just click on the empty spaces again, come here to the background color and then select whatever color you want. You just want to select variety of colors you want. Great. And in case you don't want a solid color, in case you want a picture as your background, all you simply have to do, right, is to come here to where you have elements. Now in this area for elements is more like you want to add some shapes, you want to add pictures, you want to add stickers, you just want to add icons to your designs. Same thing applies to your logos or whatever design you want to do. From elements, you can actually get a whole lot of little icons that you can just add on your design. So for the sake of this element, for this flyer design, we're looking for a picture we can use to replace the background with. So let's say I want a video, or let's just say a camera, for example. So I'm going to type in camera. Now once I type in camera, you want to go to the area for photos. Now once you come into the area for photos, as you guys can see, we have a whole lot of camera photos. Once you've seen the one you're okay with, click on it. Now once you clicked on it, as you guys can see, it's going to pop out on your design and then it's going to cover everything. Yeah, that's fine. Do not forget, we're saying we want to create a background picture, so we're going to increase it. You want to ensure it's covering every single part of it. Now once it's covering every single part of it, you want to click on it again, right click, all right, and come here to the area for layer. Now in case you're using a mobile device, just click on the picture at the bottom side, scroll towards the right, you're going to see layers. So you want to come here to show layer. All right, you want to come here to show layers. Now once you click on show layers, you want to ensure you're taking this picture to the back. The lower it is, right, the lower you take the the icon of the picture, it means the backer, that is, it's going to go to the back, extreme back of all the details on the picture. So as you guys can see, now we have the picture at the extreme back. And in case you take it to the front, all right, that is upwards, you're basically allowing it to cover every single aspect of that design. Okay, like I said, we're basically doing a background, so it's going to be here. And then all you have to start doing now is to just start designing it. Now because the photo itself is too sharp, we can make it transparent. So we're going to click on this transparent icon over here and then reduce it. Okay, yeah, we're going to reduce it, and then let's even delete the solid over here. All right, let's delete the solid. Great, 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 good. So this is fine. So this is fine, guys. Let's delete the solid, and then let's take this up. So as you guys can see, we made it too transparent. All right, it all depends on how you want it. Now once you're done with that, all you have to start doing now is to start editing the text. So we can just say KitCast, for example, KitCast digital marketing, or KitCast video editing service. All right, you want to do the same thing. You just want to edit it based on your text, based on the main idea you want to translate to people. All right, as you guys can see, we have this picture as well. If you're not okay with this picture, all you have to do is to delete it. Click on it and then delete it. And then the next thing you want to do is to upload your own picture. In case you have a picture that you like to add to your design, all you simply have to do is to come here to the left hand side. Come here to the left hand side where you have upload. Now you want to click on upload. Click on upload files. Once you click on upload files, it's going to take you to your main PC pictures and several other files. Same thing applies with your mobile version. And then once you see the picture you want to upload, all you have to do is to click on that picture. So once you click on upload, it's going to bring out that particular picture. I just uploaded this one. It's just a tutorial. So in case you've actually uploaded it and you're ready to add the picture, just drag it and then take it to this area where you have this little frame, cartoonish frame. So just drop it inside and automatically your image is going to fit inside that particular frame. Okay, now in case you're not okay with the area that is showing, that is in the picture, you're not okay with the area is showing, all you have to do is to double click on it and then just drag it to the area you want. Okay, so as you guys can see, I dragged it and I'm okay with this area. I can even expand it to fit. All right, so yeah, I can even expand it. Same thing applies with the mobile version. Please, in case you're still watching and you have questions, feel free to drop it down in the comment section. I am here to answer whatever question you have. Great. Now same thing applies with these other areas for writing details. Let's say you want to say our services, for example, our services this time, so we can actually zoom this in. All right, we can delete all these areas or all these things we're not okay with. We can just delete every single thing. Okay, so let's just delete everything. Let's say we're not okay with all this. Okay, so we're going to delete this, we're going to delete all this. Great, great, great. Great. So you basically want to delete anything you're not okay with on the template itself. All right, it's very, very key so it doesn't distract what you're designing. So now, great, so we've deleted everything we're not okay with. Now we already have our services. Once you have the services, in case the font is too small, all right, the font is too small and you want to increase it, just click on the font over here and then you want to increase the size as well. Now for you to actually add more text, you can simply click on the text over here and click on this duplicate icon. There is this icon called duplicate, so you want to click on duplicate and now you can take this downwards and start editing it. So we can say aesthetic videos, we can say wedding videos. Just want to insert all your details. Okay, and then do not forget you can use the listing feature. This is it over here. So once you click on the listing feature, it's going to show it in a very well organized manner. So let's just say it's just these two services for the sake of this tutorial. All right, and then finally, there's some key things you need to add on your flyers, like your mobile number, ways people can actually reach you. So let's say you want to add your mobile number. You want to come here to element. Don't forget, you're going to need the icon for the contact itself. So I'm going to write in call. Call is actually a keyword for those icons. So as you guys can see over here, I have the icons I can actually select from. Okay, so let's say I want to use this icon over here, or this one. Now as you guys can see, it has been added. All I have to do now is to reduce it. All right, and then I can change the color so as to make it look more attractive and people can actually notice. Okay, so I'm going to take it downwards. And now the next thing you want to do is to insert the text itself, that is the number. So for you to actually get an area where you can edit a text, all you simply have to do is to take one of this text, duplicate it, take it downwards, all right, and then you can edit the number itself. So let's just say this is the number. All right, let's just say this is the number. Great. And then we can put it beside one another. And then let's say you want to add a WhatsApp icon, whatever it might be. Okay, you just want to search for the keyword. So you're going to see several related icons under the area for element. So all you have to do is to look for the one you're okay with. So let's say we're okay with this one. All right, you drag it, you reduce the size. Finally, you also duplicate the text. You can also put your WhatsApp number. Probably it's different from your normal mobile number. Okay, you just want to insert it. And guys, that's basically how the flyer design works. If you want to add delivery, in case you're doing a delivery service, you can as well search for delivery over here. Once you type for, once you search for delivery, you're going to see a whole lot of icons you can add to the design. Do not forget, all I'm teaching you guys are the ideas. It all depends on what you want to design. Okay, it all depends, but once you understand the basic, then you can actually do whatever you want to do. Okay, so and in case you don't want to go through all the stress, just come here to the design, look for the one you're okay with, and just edit based on the template you are okay with to make the process faster. And once you're finally done with everything, all you have to do is to come here to share again, just like the logo. Come here to download, and finally, if you want it as a picture, you can leave it as PNG and download. But in case you want it as a printable file, probably you want to go to a printing shop for them to actually print it so you can actually share with a whole lot of people. That's fine. All you have to do is to click on PDF standard and then download. Once you've downloaded it, all you have to do is to share with your printing agent or your printing merchant, and then they're going to give you the hard copy itself. So guys, that's basically how to go about flyers. Just to recap again, just want to click on create a flyer. Once you click on create a flyer, come here to design, search for a keyword based on the type of flyer you want to create, whatever keyword it might be, just search for it, and then Canva is going to bring out a whole lot of templates that you can actually select from. From there, all you have to do is to edit based on that template you're okay with, and just simply download it once you're done editing it. And that's basically how the flyer works. Now let's move to how to actually create a poster. Now, like I said, for us to go back, just click on open menu over here and then come here to home page. All right, so now once we have home page, we would be doing the same thing by going to create. All right, and if you don't want to go to the home page, you can just go directly to create. Once you click on create, you want to do the same thing. Click on type on the exact type of design you want to do. For this particular tutorial, we want to do the poster design, so we're basically going to click on create, and then we're going to type in poster. All right, but in case you don't even want to type in, just scroll down. You're going to see the options over there. So let's say it's going to be a landscape poster. All right, you just want to click on the landscape poster over here, and then the same thing applies, guys. The same thing applies. Just come here to design, search for, even if it's going to be football, for example. Let's say you want to do a football poster. Once you type it in, as you guys can see, you're going to have a whole lot of templates to select from. Once you've seen the one you're okay with, all you have to do is to click on it. All right, so once you click on it, then you can just start editing. Okay, you can just start editing. Let's say it's gonna be a match between two clubs in your village or in your town, whatever it might be. You can just say town challenge. You can say let's say KitKat football challenge. All right, challenge. And then in case you see your text forming this way, that is forming vertically, all you have to do is to just drag this over here, and then you have it, more horizontal. And then in case it is too long, you can as well reduce the size and just make it fit. All right, now once you've actually done that, all you simply have to do is just edit it based on what you want to do. Let's say you want to type in the teams. If it's going to be Red Bulls versus Blue Bulls, for example, all right, you can just type it in. You can put the dates, whatever it might be. If it's gonna be 18, 2026. Okay, let's say 2026, February 18. All right, once you're done, you can even expand this. You can see, guys, you can either expand this by drawing this circular part, or you can just click on it, come here to where you have size, increase size, and then just select the size you're okay with. All right, but then I'm okay with this big, and then once you're finally done, all you simply have to do again is to come here to share. All right, once you click on share, you want to come here to download, and finally download as whatever file type you're okay with. Okay, and then once you're done, you just want to click on download over here, and you're basically done with your poster design. Same thing applies in case you want to create a thumbnail. Probably you want to create a YouTube thumbnail, or a thumbnail for whatever, a game or a video, whatever it might be. Same thing applies. Come here to open menu, come here to create, and then search for thumbnail. All right, you want to search for thumbnail. And now once you search for thumbnail, you can see several types of thumbnails. In case you want to create a YouTube thumbnail, you can as well click on YouTube thumbnail over here. And then the same thing applies, guys. Just get the idea. Search for what you want to create, come here to design, type a keyword related to that particular niche, or that particular content, or that particular design, or that particular whatever it might be. Just type in the keyword. All right, so let's say the keyword for this YouTube video is going to be let's say Canva itself. We can even just say Canva. All right, so as you guys can see, we have several Canva thumbnail templates I can select from. All I have to do now is select the one I'm okay with. Let's say it's gonna be let's just go for a random one. Let's go for a random one. Okay, let's just say it's gonna be this one. All right, so once I click on it, all I have to do now is to start deleting the things I'm not okay with, replacing it with elements or icons I want. I can even just search for a boy. I can just type in a boy. Okay, just type in anything that's related to what you have in mind. Designing itself is all about imaginations and being creative. Okay, you want to have that picture in your mindset, and then you want to convert it to reality. So let's say I just want a normal graphic boy. I'm going to click on graphic. You can see a whole lot of boys over here, so I can just use this particular one up here, put it over here, just design it. I can even say KidCast draws. This is basically a thumbnail. This is something that people would see before clicking on the video that you want them to watch. Okay, so I can just make it very attractive. I can say watch now, and then all you have to do is to just design it, change the color. I can make this yellow. Yellow is actually one of the most catchy colors, so I can make this yellow over here, as you guys can see. All right, take it here. You can enlarge it, enlarge this. This is one of the best reasons why Canva is one of the best graphic software you can actually use to create whatever you want. All you have to do is to imagine what you have in mind. Once you've imagined what you have in mind, then just come here. Canva has a whole lot of elements, a whole lot of text designs. You can upload your pictures and add them. Let's say I want to add my pictures, and add them here. I can even reduce the size. Probably it's a logo. Let's say you have a logo, you can upload it, you can put it at the bottom. You can do several things. The main idea is what I keep saying. Just come here to create, look for what you want to create, type in the topic, sentence, or the keyword, and then select the templates you like and just start editing on it. And that's basically it. Yeah, guys, so that's basically how to design few types of designs using Canva. Now let's proceed to how to edit a picture, that is how to edit photos using Canva. Now for you to actually edit photos using Canva, all you have to do next, come here to the open menu. Let's go back to the home page. All right, so now we're sharing the home page. At the home page, you guys are going to see a photo editor. This is it over here, photo editor. In case you don't find photo editor, simply search for photo editor. All right, it's the same thing. You can either search for it, or you can just click on it at the home page over here, or in fact you can even come here to create and then just type in photo over here. So once you click on photo editor, Okay, so photo editor. Okay, you just want to select any of these templates you're okay with, and then from there you can start adding your photos by uploading them and editing on them. Or in case you want the faster version, you can as well click on the left hand side where you have photo editor here in create a design. Just click on it, and then once you click on it, the next thing they're going to ask you to do is to upload that particular picture. All right, so you want to click on upload over here. Once you click on upload, you want to search for the picture you want to edit. Okay, so let's just look for a picture we can edit. Let's look for a quick picture we can actually edit. So let's just say I want to edit this particular picture. All right, so I'm going to upload it. That's the first step. Click on photo editor. You're going to upload that particular picture. And now once you finally uploaded the picture, all you simply have to start doing now is to start editing it basically. Okay, so at the left hand side we have the crop feature. Let's say you want to crop it, you want to rotate it, you want to make it a different aspect ratio, you want it to be 16:19, you want it to be 9:16, whatever it might be. Okay, so I'm just gonna undo all this. I'm gonna go back. All right, so let's just say I want it this way. This is basically what I want. Now the next thing also at the left hand side here is pixel eraser. Pixel eraser is more like you want to erase the background itself. You want to make a background removed. Okay, let me just make this free from. Okay, let's just make this original. All right, so I'm gonna drag this. Just want to take it back to the normal thing. Let's drag this. Okay, so we're good. So let's go back. Now if you come here to pixel eraser is more like you want to remove the background, like I said. So once you come here, you guys can see we're removing the background. So rather than using complex applications, you can simply remove the background of your pictures directly using Canva over here, the Canva photo editor. So all you want to do is to just clean everything. All right, and now you can start adding your pictures to whatever background you want to add it, whatever photo style you want to do. So once you're actually done, let's say you're done removing all the background itself. Okay, let's say you're done. In case you get to sensitive areas, you can come here to reduce the size of the eraser. So as you guys can see, now it's very, very thin. You can see now it's very, very thin. Now it's very, very thin. Once you're finally done, let's say you're done cleaning everything. All right, all you simply have to do is to go back. All right, and now once you go back, as you guys can see, we've removed that background. Like I said, this is a tutorial. Just want to continue in case you want to remove all the background completely. Now the next feature over here is the adjust feature. In the adjust feature, you can select the temperature of the picture. Probably you want it to look more sunny, or, you want to apply brightness to it. Okay, you want it to be too bright, you want to use contrast, or you want to make some highlights. There's several features over here. Probably you want the picture to be very sharp, you want it to be very clear, you want to add this vignettes. Okay, it all depends on what you want to do. Now once you're finally, let me reset this. Now once you're finally done, let me go back to this pixel eraser. So I'm going to restore everything. So done. Okay, so once you're finally done, click on, in case you want to restore the background, click on restore over here, and then come here to reset. Okay, so and then I'm going to click on confirm. Now you have the picture back. Okay, now once you're finally done editing your picture, all you have to do is to come here to the download icon. So once you download it, your picture is going to be downloaded. Now I didn't mention some things over here where you have the filters itself, just like normal photo editors filters. Just come here to see all. You can select from variety of filters over here. So let's say you just want to change this to filter, whatever it might be. It all depends on what you have in mind and what you're okay with. By the end of the day, once you're finally done, all you have to do is to come here to download, and then your picture is going to be downloaded, and there you have it. That's how to actually edit photos using Canva. Now let's move to the next thing on the list, which is basically the magic media. Magic media is more about AI, that is using AI to generate probably pictures, generate graphics, generate whatever you have in mind. Probably you don't have it on Canva, the Canva application itself, and you just want AI to generate your imagination. Then you want to make use of magic media. So now for you to actually use magic media, let's just say, depending on let's say you want to create a thumbnail, or you want to create let's just say we want to do let's just say a thumbnail, for example. It all depends on whatever design you want to do. All right, so at the left hand side you're going to see magic media. All right, you're going to see magic media. If you scroll down, Let's just close this. All right, so this is Magic Media over here. You want to click on it, and now all you have to do now is to type in the prompt. You want to give it a prompt, or you want to give it keywords to describe what you want it to generate. But to make things faster, let's just say I want a sky, bluish. Okay, let's just say bluish sky with birds. All right, and then you just want to select, okay, what style you want. Do you want it to be a cartoonish style? Whatever style you want, you want to select it over here. If it's going to be art, if it's going to be realistic, if it's going to be filmic, right, you want to select it. And then the aspect ratio, do you want it to be landscape, portrait, whatever it might be. Once you've actually selected that, all you simply have to do now is to click on generate image. And once you click on generate image, the AI is actually gonna do its magic. And that's basically how Magic Media works. It's all about you giving it, describing what you want. And then most people use this when they don't get the particular imagination pictures they want in Canva itself. So as you guys can see, it has generated what we just said. As you guys can see, it has generated it, and all we have to do now is to use it for whatever we want to use it for. Now let's move to another key aspect on Canva, which is basically how to create your own resume or CVs to actually gain a whole lot of jobs. That is, in case you want to apply for jobs online. Now for you to actually do that, let's go back to the home page. I'm going to click on this menu area and then go to home. Now once you click on home, all you have to do here, where you have search designs, folders and upload, you want to type in resume. All right, so once you type in resume, just click on enter over here. So as you guys can see, as I clicked on enter, we couldn't find anything for resume. That's fine, it's all good. In case you actually get this right, just understand that the problem is your selection is based on your design. So you want to switch to templates. Once you click on templates, it's going to bring out a whole lot of templates for you. That is in case you notice that it's showing sorry we don't have. It means your selection is wrong. You want to look at the top here. Probably you chose your designs. You want to ensure in anything you're doing, select templates. But in case you don't want to go through this method of templates, just come here to create again, and then just type in resume. Okay, so once you type in resume, as you guys can see, just select anyone you're okay with. Let me just close all this once we're done with it. All right, good. So now as you guys can see, the same thing, the same idea. Whatever you want to create, just search for it, and then Canva is going to give you thousands of templates at the left hand side based on design. Now all you have to do now is to look for the templates you're okay with, probably the CV setup you're okay with. Let's say it's going to be this one, for example. Click on it, and then all you have to do next is start editing. You can change your name. I can change my name to KidCast here. I can just say KidCast as my name. I can change the definition, the title itself. Let's say I'm a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, all right? And then you want to just start editing based on all these aspects. Research interest, you want to change it to your own interest. Contact details, you want to change it to your contact details. In case you're not even okay with certain things, let's say you're not okay with research interest, you can delete it from the CV. All right, you can delete it. You can raise this one higher. You can take it up. You're basically just editing it, adjusting it to your satisfaction. It's Canva is giving you that freedom, that speed in editing whatever you have in mind. The same thing applies here for your CV. All you have to start doing is to just start editing it. And just an additional information, in case you don't know what to write for your CV, you can use ChatGPT. Head to chat.openai.com. Just type in chat.openai.com. and then enter. It's going to take you to the AI ChatGPT. Then in case you're worried on what exactly can you write in your CV, just ask ChatGPT, write me a quick resume details as a YouTuber. For example, you want to put what you're doing. All right, you want to put what you're doing. So I'm going to say, write me a resume as a YouTuber. If yours is a banker, whatever it might be, whatever you're doing, just write it. So chat is actually going to give you a very nice guide, a very nice one to use. So as you guys can see, chat is actually generating it. So all you have to do is I can just copy this over here, come back here to the template. I can replace this with what chat gave me. So as you guys can see, that's basically the idea, guys. And once you're finally done doing all the setups, in case you want to add your picture, feel free to come here to upload. You must have uploaded your professional picture. You take it and then you upload it here in Canva, select it, and then you can just reduce the size and then take it up. Basically, it's just basically imagination. You just have to be creative. Designing is all about being creative. It's not about me telling you this and that. It's about you knowing the basic and then using it to do what needs to be done. All right, so that's basically the idea. And once you're finally done setting up your resume or your CV, you just want to come here to share, and then you want to download it, usually as a PDF, as you guys can see, and then download. So now we have our CV ready. We can start applying for jobs. We have a nice CV ready. So as you guys can see over here, this is basically how it works with Canva. And now the next thing on this particular tutorial is how to edit files using Canva. All right, so the same thing applies for you to edit any file at all. Come back here to the home page. All right, come to home page. So let's say you have a PDF file and you made a mistake or you made an error and you just have to edit it. There are a whole lot of softwares out there where you need to pay, but using Canva, all you have to do is to come here to home. Once you're here in home, you want to come here to where you have documents. As you guys can see, we have this area for documents, but for you to make the process faster, just come here to upload. Click on uploads. Right, once you click on uploads, then click on upload files. So you want to look for your PDF file. Let's look for random PDF file we created. Random one. Let's just say this one. Right, now once you upload it and it's a PDF file, once you've uploaded it, you can edit it directly. No waste of time. You can edit it. As you guys can see, uploading one item. All right, so it's uploading the item, and once it's done, as you guys can see, it's over here. So once it's done, you just want to click on it and then you can start editing. In case you're doing should I say a real estate business or a business where they're telling you to fill a form online and you don't just know how to edit it, upload it on Canva right now and edit it. It's that easy. You can edit it, you can change things, I can say whatever I want, and once you're finally done, okay, it can either be a PDF, a Word file, text file, whatever it might be. Just go directly to upload file on Canva. Once you upload it, click on it, it's going to open and you'll be able to edit on it. All right, you can add whatever you want to add. I can say KitKat or something, whatever it might be. And then once you're finally done, all you have to do is to come here again to share and then download it as the type of file you want it to be. If it's going to be a PDF, you want to click on PDF. If it's going to be a Word file, if it's going to be a presentation, whatever it might be, just click on it over here and finally download it. Now you have your edited file downloaded, and now you can share it back to your client or to the business owner, whatever person you want to share it with. The next thing in this tutorial is ebook design. That is how to design an ebook. Okay, first of all, what is an ebook? An ebook is basically electronic book. That is a book that cannot be touched physically. Instead, it can only be touched digitally. That is not touched, sorry, it can only be read digitally. That is on your mobile device, on your PC, your iPad, your tablets, and the rest. So for you to actually design ebooks using Canva, it's the same process. Come here to search across all contents. Let's say you want to create an ebook about babies. Okay, just type in ebooks or ebook. Okay, as you guys can see, it's showing nothing. It's showing could not find anything because I selected projects. That's the meaning. So once I cancel this, all right, once I cancel this and go back to home, as you guys can see, I was in your design. So I want to ensure I am always in templates, and then I'm going to search for ebooks again. Now, as you guys can see, we're going to have several templates of ebooks. You can see these are ebook multiple pages. All right, all you have to do is to select the one you're okay with. Let's say it's going to be this one, right? And then click on customize this template. Once you click on customize this template, all you simply have to do is to edit this book, because already this is a complete ebook template. All you simply have to do now is to change this to your title. I can say how to start a business. Okay, let's say that's what my ebook is going to be about. All right, I can change this to a nice let's just say a nice write-up. Get started as a beginner. Okay, and then I can change this to my name. I can say KitKat. Okay, it is that easy with Canva. And in case I don't want the picture, just like I explained in the logo design or the flyer design, then Just delete the picture and then come here to element, search for the type of picture you're okay with. Okay, let's say I want business as the picture. So once I type in business, you can see we have photos, graphics, charts. I'm looking for photos. Now once I see the photo I'm okay with, all right, all I have to do is to just place it as the background. As you guys can see, it's covering everything. Just right click on it, go to layers, and ensure that that picture is at the bottom, all right, so that it's gonna be the background. So as you guys can see, that's it. And all you have to do now is to just start editing what you want the content of the book to be. Welcome. Probably you want this to be, a direct sentence. This is how to get started. And in case you don't even know how to go about ebooks, just go to ChatGPT, chat.openai.com, and then tell ChatGPT to write you a complete ebook. Okay, for example, I'm gonna say write me a complete ebook on how to start a business. And then ChatGPT is going to give you all the ideas from A to Z, like from A to Z. All you have to do now is to just start copying it. You can start adding your own words. Okay, if you want, you can add your own words just to ensure at least you're adding your own, information. And then all you have to do is to just start copying this. You can just copy it. You can just copy it. Come back here to Canva. Let's say the first page itself. Let me zoom this in, right? I can just delete all these ones, and then just replace this with what ChatGPT gave me. You just want to keep editing it, copying what Chat has given you, pasting it inside, copying what Chat has given you, pasting it inside, and then you continue. And in case you don't want it to be this long, in case you don't want the pages to be up to 9 over here, all you have to do is just delete the pages. Just delete the pages. And in case you want it to be more, all you have to do is to just keep duplicating, and then start editing based on what Chat has given you. So you can make probably the third page about finding the right business idea. For example, I can just copy this over here, come back here. I can replace this with finding the right business idea. Then I can come here, come here again to Chat, copy all what Chat has given me over here. All right, I can just copy everything. Come here again, Control paste it. As you guys can see, I can delete this picture. I just want to continue and edit everything till it's very organized. And once you're finally done with the ebook again, all you have to do is to come here to share, come here to download, and then download the file that is from pages, the start to the last page. And that's basically how to go about ebooks. And then the next thing you want to do is to just start selling it on either Seller, Gumroad, Vendblue, several digital sites out there. You can even start selling it with your friends. Just share them the link. Okay, it is 5,000, 10,000, they pay it, and then you send them the PDF file itself, and then you start making sales. That's basically how to use Canva for ebook designs. Now, the next thing on this particular tutorial is the 3D mockups. Now, first of all, what exactly are 3D mockups? 3D mockups are basically designs that are basically in the 3D format. For example, you want to put your logo on a cup or a mug, or you want to put your design on a t-shirt, or you want to put your design on a building, or you just want to design your shop, your physical store or something. Okay, so for you to actually go about 3D mockups, you want to do the same thing by going to your home page. Once you go to home page, the same thing. I want to believe right now, you all have the idea. Okay, just come here to templates and then search for 3D mockups. Okay, just search for 3D mockups over here and then enter. Now, once you scroll, you're gonna see several options of 3D designs. Now, depending on what you have in mind, let's say you want to create okay, this is basically if you want to create a bottle design type of thing and you want to add your logo, then you can go for it. In case you want to create a t-shirt, okay, you want to look for a t-shirt, or just search for it, just write 3D mockups and add t-shirts. Just write the keywords, everything is going to pop out. As you guys can see, t-shirts, everything is going to pop out. All you have to do is to look for the one you're okay with. Once you see the one you're okay with, you just want to click on it. So let's just say we're okay with this one, for example. All right, so I'm going to click on use this template, but basically this is basically for Canva Pro. All right, so in case you want to go for Canva Pro, you just need to pay the price they're actually asking for. and then you can start using it. But in case you don't want to use Canva Pro and you want to use a normal free version, that is a normal free design, all you have to do is to scroll and then look for a free version. So for example, let's just say it's just going to be this one. All right, so I'm going to click on customize this template. All right, so I'm going to click on customize this template, and let's just say for this 3D mockup, I want to add my logo at the back of this particular hoodie. Okay, so I'm going to come here to upload. All right, I'm going to upload that logo itself. So let's just see a random logo I have here. Let's look for a random logo. Let's look for a random logo. Okay, so let's just say this one. All right, MSMO. Okay, so all I have to do now is to add it, and then I can just reduce it. Okay, I can just reduce it. So as you guys can see, this is basically a logo that has a background. For you to remove the background before adding it, because it's very necessary when it comes to mockups, you want to come here to the site called remove BG. So I'm going to search for remove BG. All right, so once I search for remove BG, I'm going to go there, click on remove background from image for free, and then I'm going to upload that particular image. So I'm going to close this. Okay, so I'm going to upload it. So as you guys can see, now we have the picture without the background, and then all we have to do now is to click on download. And then once we download it, we just have to come back here, and then we have to upload it. Okay, so once we upload it, as you guys can see, now we have it without the background. I'm going to delete this, and then I can place this at the middle. Now it looks more realistic. Okay, but this is basically based on the template we're using right now. Let's look for a better template for the 3D mockup itself. For you to do this faster, just come here to add pages, all right, or add page, and then come here to element. Now in this element, all you have to do is to search for, let's say, t-shirts. You're going to see a free version. Once you search for t-shirts over here, just come here to just come here to see all right, and then scroll. You're going to see a free one. So as you guys can see, this is an example of a free t-shirt. Okay, so I can make this bigger, and then come here to upload. Now I can add this. So as you guys can see, it looks more realistic. All right, it's looking more realistic. Great, it's looking more realistic. And then once you're finally done, you can simply go ahead in downloading it. Just click on share over here, and then click on download, and then you can download the page. And in case you want other things, you want probably hoodies, for example, or sweatshirts. So let's just say hoodies. Okay, you're also going to see a free hoodie. You're going to see a free hoodie no matter what. Scroll down, you're going to see an option for even mockups that you can even just use directly. Click on see all over here, and then you're going to see several other hoodie designs you can select from. Let's say we click on this one, for example. Okay, so let's even delete this one. All right, let's delete this. Now you can expand this to be bigger. Right, once you expand it to be bigger, you can see this area for the frame. This is where you want to add your uploaded image. So I'm going to drag this here, and then as you guys can see, once I place it in, it's going to replace the image frame itself with the design. So as you guys can see, now we have the MSMO, and then once that's replaced it and you're ready to download it, let me just make this a black background so it looks clearer, and you're ready to download the design. Probably you want to give it to your print on demand personnel to just compare. Then once you're finally done, just come here to share again, and then download it. And like I said, there's several other styles as well you can use. Just come here to design, search for, let's say, sweatshirts. All right, as you guys can see here, we have templates, but then you want to ensure you're here in elements. Okay, you want to ensure you're searching in elements, not designs. Okay, in this time. Okay, so now as you guys can see, we have the normal graphics you can look for, you can use. Okay, in case you see the designs you're okay with, you can just add it. You can click on add new page, for example. Then you can click on it. Once you've added it, you can come here to upload. You can click on your design. You can even change the color itself. Let's say it's not really matching, you can change the color to match. Okay, let's go for this. All right, and then in case you are not okay with the particular design, that is the particular 3D cloth design, you want to come here again to elements, and then ensure you're going for mockups. All right, ensure you're going for mockups so you get a direct mockup design. So if it's going to be a lady wearing it, okay, so let's just open a new page. Let's say it's going to be like this. Right, you just want to expand it. Just expand it. Great. Now you want to ensure you're adding, as you guys can see, they're giving you a little video to show you how to do it. You come here to upload, and then just want to drag this to the area where you have the frame itself, and then it's going to replace it with the image. So as you guys can see, it looks so good. Now once you're finally done, you just want to come here to share, and then you want to download it and start sharing on your social platform. The next thing in today's tutorial is the area for landing pages. What exactly are landing pages? Landing pages are more like when people want to buy something from you. You know, you need to create a very nice, like a website kind of design where they see the highlight of that particular design or that particular product, and then from there they are interested in actually buying it, and then once they click on buy, it redirects them to the area where they need to make payment. So landing pages are just like, you know, a marketing strategy for you to actually make people even buy your product more. Okay, your landing page is actually very key in terms of converting your product into sales. So for you to actually do that with Canva, all you have to do again is to come here to the home page. Okay, let's go to home page. Do the same thing. You search based on templates. You search for landing pages. So I'm going to type in landing pages. Great. So you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. Just an example. As you guys can see, more like a website. All right, it's more like a website which is showing the key details about a particular product or about an event you want to do, whatever it might be. All right, so all you have to do is to click on it, click on one you're okay with, click on customize this template, and then you start editing based on what you want. So for example, this is showing how it's going to look like on a laptop. All right, so you can see we have the home area, we have services, about us, contact. All right, and then we have the main text over here. We have join now. Now one thing you need to understand is all this particular text you're seeing, you need to insert a link inside them. All right, you want to insert a link inside them. For example, let's say we want to do join now. Okay, and we have our main product, our main website. In fact, let's just say buy now. Let's say I want to do one about buying a product, buy now. Okay, so I'm going to make this buy now. I'm going to right click on link, and then in this area for link, I can add the main link where they are going to be making the purchase. For example, I must have linked this particular, you know, product with Paystack or, you know, a particular firm where I can easily get paid, and then I'm going to add the link over here. So immediately I make this slide, that is this landing page, like a website, and someone clicks on it, it's going to redirect them to the Paystack for them to actually make payment. Now in case you also want to add more links, because it's not just about, you know, external links, in case, you know, the person goes to the second page, or the person goes to the third page and they click on home, you want to ensure that this home is taking them back to page 1, for example. So for you to actually do that, you want to right click, come here to link, and then you want to click on page 1. Okay, so I can just scroll and look for page 1. So as you guys can see, it's going to take them to page 1. All right, anytime they click on this. Services, you want to ensure, you know, probably you have a page about services. Okay, let's say you have a page about services. You know, you can link the services to page 3. For example, you can say link and then make it page 3. Just scroll down. Okay, it's very nice. Trust me, guys. Once you master this, you see how amazing this is. And then contact us. You know, you want to make this particular contact us, you know, also links to page 4. So you want to click on link and then scroll down and select page 4. Okay, and then done. So you basically want to ensure you're adding all your details, you know, and finally, once you're done, all you have to do this time, you're not downloading or you're not, you know, sharing whatever. All you have to do for the landing page this time is to come here to see all and then come here to website. Okay, so now once you come here to website, so I can just keep cash. So as you guys can see, once I'm actually done, all you have to do now is click on publish. All right, so once you click on publish, it's going to prepare your design, and finally your design is your landing page. It's going to be public. Okay, great. So as you guys can see, your website is now live. This is basically the website, or you can just click on view website directly. So let's see what exactly we have designed. So basically, anyone that clicks on this particular link that you share on your, you know, social media or the rest, you know, they can basically click on all this. So if I click on services, as you guys can see, about us, contacts. So guys, as you guys can see, this is basically how it works. So if I come here to okay, let's just go to home and I click on buy now. What did I even put for buy now? I can't even remember. But the main idea here, the main idea I want you all to understand is with this landing page, you're able to pull links that will redirect your, buyer to where they can buy a product or service. It's more like a convincing page for them to finally buy whatever you're selling. Good. Now, that's basically how to create landing pages or websites using Canva. Very easy. You just need to keep trying, keep practicing, and then trust me, you're going to become so good at this. Okay. Now, the next thing in today's particular tutorial is how to edit a video using Canva. Now, for you to edit a video with Canva, it is very easy. It is not as complicated as several other softwares out there. All you simply have to do again is to come here to the home page. Okay, so you want to go to the home page. Right now, once you're here in home page, all you have to do is to come here where you have video. So this area for video, you want to click on video over here, and then you want to select what aspect ratio of video you want to edit. Is it going to be a landscape video, more like a YouTube video? Is it going to be more of a reels type of video, like normal social media reels and Instagram posts or TikTok? Whatever it might be, you just want to go for the particular one that fits the type of video you want to do. So let's say you want to do a mobile video, for example. So now once you click on mobile video, it's going to bring out a template just like every other design. But the difference this time is we're going to be taken to the video editing site for Canva. So as you guys can see, now we have the blank template. All right. Now the next thing you want to do is to either upload the videos you made, the videos you produced, or in case you want to use videos directly from Canva, you want to come here to design and then scroll down till you see videos you're okay with. And like I said, just for the designs, you want to search for a keyword related to that video you're okay with. Let's say you want to create a video related to cooking. So once I click on cooking, as you guys can see, we have several videos about cooking. So all we have to do now is to look for the one we're okay with. Let's say it's going to be this one. So as you guys can see, as I clicked on it, it automatically added to the video setup itself. Now once I click on play, it's gonna play. But then what you have to do after you've added whatever you selected from, you need to edit it. Okay, and when I say you need to edit it, starting from the the photos, the text that was added. Let's say you want to change the text to kid cares, for example. You can zoom this in. All right, you can zoom this in. You can change this to kid cares. Okay, same thing applies to this. If you don't want all this text, you can as well just delete them. If you don't want the picture itself, you can as well delete it. All you're doing is selecting a video and then you are changing the text on it, changing the video itself. Probably you already shot your own video, you can replace it, and then you can as well add your own music. For you to add your own music, all you simply have to do is to scroll down at this area, come here to where you have add audio. Now once you click on add audio, you can either record your own voice over or generate an AI voice or search for an audio related to what you're doing. It can be a love audio, and then just look for one you're okay with, listen to them, look for the free ones if you want the free ones, and if you pay for Canva Pro as well, you can as well select from Canva Pro. But then all you have to do is to listen to it, and if you're okay with it, just click on it and automatically it's going to be added to your video, and then at the end of the day you can play your video. So as you guys can see over here. Great. And now in case you want to add text, more like welcome to my channel or whatever you want to add text based, okay, you want to scroll up over here. All right, and then you can see text over here. So you want to click on text, click on, let's say you want to click on add a heading. I can make this hello. Okay, I can make this hello, and then you can drag it to wherever you want it to be on the video itself. You can even enlarge it. Now the beautiful thing about text is you want to ensure you're animating it, that is the way it's going to come in and the way it's going to go out. So for you to actually animate a text on a video clip, you want to click on the text, come here to animate. All right, as you guys can see, once you have to click on the text first. If you don't click on the text, it's not going to pop out. So you want to click on the text, come here to animate. And now once you scroll down in the animator, you're going to see the area where it says the type of animation you want to use, ascend. You can see this ascend we selected. Do you want it to be when it's entering the video and going out? That's where both comes in. Or do you only want it to be when it's entering the video, or do you only want it to be when it's exiting the video? But then if you're okay with both, you can as well leave both. Okay, so once the text is coming in, it's gonna do the ascend, and once it's done, it's gonna go out. Okay, and then you can select based on several animations. So as you guys can see, once I play it from here, let's play from here, you can see, and then when it's done, it's also going to exit the same way because we selected both. And in case you don't want the text to start from that area, you can as well hold it down and drag it to wherever you want on the video clip itself. It is that easy, guys. It is that easy. And at the end of the day, once you're finally done editing the video, all you simply have to do is to come here to share, but this time you'll be downloading it as an MP4 video, as you guys can see. And in case you paid for Canva Pro, you can increase your HD. Okay, you can increase the aspect ratio as well as the quality of the video. Okay, and then from there you can just click on download and you have your video clip ready. Same applies. You can as well add the text to several other areas. You can click on the text, Ctrl C and then Ctrl V. In case you're using a mobile device, you can copy it and then paste it and start changing it. You can say welcome. You're basically just editing a video easily. That is in a basic manner, adding text, adding audios, animating it. All right, and that's basically how it works. So guys, in case you want to do anything at all on Canva and you're having issues or you're still trying to understand anything, make sure to drop down comment in the comment section. I am here to ensure you understand every aspect of Canva. So the main idea about Canva is whatever design you have in mind, whatever thing at all you want to do, just come here to the home page, ensure you're in templates, search for that particular design. Once you search for it, select it, write in or type in a keyword based on what you want to do, and then you're going to see several templates that you can actually select from. And you need to understand that with Canva you can do a whole lot of things. You can do a whole lot of things with Canva. And then the beautiful thing about Canva is every single day it is being updated. Every single time there's a whole lot of improvements with Canva, a whole lot of things you can try out with Canva. This is something you want to keep updating yourself about. And like I said earlier on, in case you have any problem at all or you're confused on how to do certain things, feel free to drop it down in the comment section. I am here to ensure you understand every aspect. And that brings us to the end for today's highly informative course. I want to believe you all learned a whole lot. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Don't forget to drop a like on the video as well. And also feel free to share this video with whoever you feel should watch this video. And I'll see you guys in my next highly informative video.